I have a confession to make.
Oh, she's limping. Jump through the hoop.
Peek. Oh my. Peekaboo.
That one wasn't bad.
Oh, I thought you said added you on Facebook.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Good girls. Fix them pieces up there. Christine. Okay, I'm going to let that do its thing for a while and get back to you to see how it works overnight. Much better, much safer. I have a confession to make. We are electroholics. What is that, you say? Electroholics are people who live off-grid in a log cabin in Labrador and use way too much electricity. Know they're using too much electricity, but can't stop using too much electricity. I am happy to say that we've gotten really comfortable here. And as you get more comfortable and you add more solar panels and more power inside your cabin, more battery storage, and you figure things out and you get a maximum amount of sunlight and you get a surplus of power in your house and it's coming from the sun, so take all you can. You know, as long as it's sunny, it's free. As soon as you get to more power, more battery storage, I've kind of plateaued there. I kind of got it really good. But I'm always looking for new technology, and I'm always considering backup power now that I have good forefront power, we'll say. We use a ton of electricity. Just by watching this video alone, you'll see that I have power tools going, all sorts of stuff inside of my cabin here, washers and dryers. We have 2 coffee pots, 2, that I run at the same time. And anybody who realizes about how much electricity that a coffee pot takes, now I'm doubling up on that kind of stuff because you get comfortable and you know what you can use in the run of a day. And we're using stuff like air fryers and, you know, toasters and microwaves, and it's crazy really how much stuff that we use electricity in the run of a day. So now that I'm here, got everything paid for, I think I'll work on some backup power. Now I'll upgrade this cord to a more heavy duty one later. I just want to try it here now. So this is the Bluetti AC300, which I know a ton of you guys have. And this is Bluetti's brand new battery. And this is what got me so excited about building this backup system. The batteries I have from my other system were the B300S, and they have pretty much 3100 watt hours in them. They're quite heavy, but they're very, very powerful, lots of capacity. This one is the B300K, and it has just about 2800 watt hours. So to compare, that one has about 3100, this one has 2800. So only 300 watt hours left, about 10% less. But it's 25% lighter than the other ones, plus it's cheaper than the other ones. So I'm going to give it a try, and I got an extra space here because I think if this one works out well, I'm going to double this, put another one right there, and run it right off of this AC300. And this is a 3000 watt system which will run anything in this cabin. I know, no question. I have the 500 AC500 here at 5000 watt, and again, it's crazy what it can do. I mean, that one has 5,000 watts that can be running at any time. It also has a 10,000 watt surge, which means, you know, I can start up everything pretty much in this cabin at once, and it will still handle that initial surge of electricity. The 300 is 3,000 watts, which means I can still run your microwaves, your washer, dryer, coffee pots, whatever, air fryers, the whole thing off of that comfortably. So I get questions all the time, what does that mean? Say 2,800 watt hours. To make it simple, if you were burning 100 watts per hour on average, then that one battery would keep this whole cabin going for 28 hours. Now, of course, you're going to have some kind of an input in this. Most likely solar, which I will have here. I have about 3,000 watts of solar or whatever. And you can see even right now, this early sun is just coming up and I already got 215 watts coming in on my 500 here. So when I'm not here and I'm just running the cabin off of the bare necessities, that's what I'm thinking about. When I go away sometime, I like to be able to just leave the cabin, electricity on, keep things running in here, deep freezes and stuff like that. That all has to keep going, right? So I'm thinking this 300 with a couple of those batteries would keep this cabin going for about 3 days. Just that one alone. And that's with no input whatsoever. I can see this battery right from the shop is about 71% powered up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to switch my electrical panel right over on my station number 4 or switch number 4 and run the cabin right off of this. Just as simple as that. It's plug and play. It's so easy. I love it. I'm going to turn my AC power on here. Power's on, and there we go. Never lost a beat. So on that note, I think I'll go make myself a coffee and burn some more electricity. Because I can. In fact, let's go nuts. Let's make 2 coffees. Go 2 coffees at once. Let's rush in and see how much electricity we're using. Hope you can see it's about 2,570 watts. So she's still got about 500 watts left or so. And it's all coming from that little battery there. That's a lithium battery, by the way. A good point. Some of you guys have mentioned that you noticed that I've had some of my batteries around the side, because you can put them, they're a sealed battery. You can put them upside down if you want to. Any angle at all. Make them all squeeze in. I got 3 of these on my old system. I'm thinking if I had 3 of these, obviously, it'd be a lot smaller. And I could fit a 4th one there if I want. You don't know how happy this makes me. Or maybe you do. By the way, which coffee looks better? Seriously? That thing or that one? 100%. Who loves their dad? You better love your dad. Well, let me tell you guys, it's a wonderful feeling to build your own log cabin, but to make things run and have power so efficient. And I'll be transparent, Bluetti is not paying me to say this. I use Bluetti products everywhere in my cabin, my sheds and everything, because I've tried so many other systems and it just doesn't work the same as this. This is flawless, plug and play. You don't need charge controllers, you don't need inverters. You saw how I put it up on the shelf, I plugged something into it, it just works. And it's been working for about 2 years on my other system, and the other one's exactly the same technology, just at 3,000 watts. And that new battery is exactly the same as the other one. Smaller, lighter, cheaper. And in full transparency, Bluetti wanted me to try this battery. And I'm going to try it, and I'm going to use it now. And I'll get back to you guys if there's any flaws or if it just works perfectly. I will let you know. But I got a feeling it's very similar to the other one, pretty much exact. And just got those extra perks to it. They did give me a code to use, a discount code, which I'm happy for you guys. The code is on the bottom of the screen if you're going to order one of these batteries and try it for yourself. I know a lot of you, I get asked every single day questions about my Bluetti system. Probably one of the biggest load of questions I get actually here about Bluettis. And I would never get on here and stake my reputation unless I thought they were worthwhile. And it just works. And by the way, that battery has enough cycles into it. If you ran it down once a day, it'd be good for 10 years. I think in 10 years time, I'd probably have enough saved up to buy some more. Well guys, it's a beautiful day outside, as you can see. I'm gonna plug some solar into this unit. I'm gonna let it run. I got a lot of chores to do around the cabin today. Tonight is gonna be a cold night, so I'm gonna try out this heater. It's gonna go down to like just above freezing tonight. So what a time to test out this heater without actually lighting the stove yet. And there we go. Now we have 300 watts already going in there. That'll go up to about 12 or 1300 by midday. And you can tell the battery's charging. Oh, good. Perfect. Another good thing is that I can get a cable to go from this one and tie right into this battery system. So I could actually take this system now that has 3 batteries, make it into 4. If I get another battery, it'd be 5 batteries. Can you imagine? Add up all of those battery capacities and watt hours. That will be a lot of time that I could consume without having any energy at all going into this system. Now Chuck, why would you ever get a heater like that when you have a beautiful stove there. And that's my Blaze King stove. You guys have seen my videos on that. It is the absolute best wood stove, bar none, that I've ever used. So why have the heater? This time of the year, and this particularly in the spring and the fall, sometimes in the middle of summer here in Labrador, it's 25 degrees Celsius in the middle of the day. But then it goes down to like 8 or 10 degrees, sometimes lower than that nighttime. So to light a fire in the stove would be excessive, because then you got a belly full of wood burning there. And again, I have zero sponsorship from Martin Heaters. Just I looked it up and it seemed to be a good one. People were raving about it. This one is 20,000 BTUs. And some of you who are familiar with my videos know that I already have a propane heater right here. This one does not have a thermostat. It just has 3 settings. So you turn it on, it does not regulate heat. It just pumps it out. It doesn't care if it's freezing cold air. It doesn't care if it's really hot air. And this one is not direct vent, so I only use it for a quick boost of heat in the morning. This one is vented outside, and it has this thermostat. So I can turn it up or down. Right there was a comfortable level. Right now, I can just cut that back in the daytime, and she'll only cut in if she needs to. So you're saving on your propane as well. Propane heaters do burn a fair bit of propane. I'm on a commercial use system here, so I get my propane for a little cheaper than what you would at a retail store, so it kind of works out good that way as well. Well, it's another beautiful morning. Nice and cozy here in the cabin. Happy to say that the heater is working out now. I made some fine-tune adjustments to it in order to get it to work. I think it's mostly to do with the elevation where I am today, but I did a little tweaking to it, and it works fine now, which is good. I don't trust it 100% yet. We'll see what happens. That only time and longevity will bring trust up to the point where I can just leave and rely exclusively on this heater. She's a chilly morning out. I'm gonna pop outside. Well, the shed looks good. I got this big pile of wood I got to cut up and put in there. Stay tuned to the next couple of videos, guys. I'll let you know how all this heating system and power system works out for us. It's a good feeling. In a few days, I'm leaving to go out to the island of Newfoundland again for a nice hunt out there, a partridge hunt. I'm going to film that, I think, anyway. And then I'm going to be right back here at the off-grid cabin here, because I got a lot of stuff to prepare for winter. It's almost fall. And fall here in Labrador pretty much means winter. So until the next video, guys, take care of each other, get outside and enjoy everything outdoors. And we'll see you next time. Guaranteed. Peekaboo!
Get outside.